So I was an extension agent. I was new in extension. During the workshops that we would be discussing these things, no woman would ever speak to me until coffee break. And then I would be mobbed by women with all kinds of questions and ideas. And they were like, we could raise sheep, we could do vegetables. I think I could sell like canned foods, and I think I could get into the school system. And they'd had all these great innovative ideas that were decades ahead of their time. And I kept saying, why are we not serving this population? So it came clear that they just weren't feeling comfortable there. They felt like the questions they asked weren't going to be respected in the environment. They felt like they were outnumbered, and that they were going to be ridiculed, and that they weren't real farmers. We spent about 6 months pulling women together. We basically asked all of them, if you were going to design the perfect program to help women succeed in agriculture, what would it look like? And that's pretty much the program that we built, and it's pretty much the program that we have kept and stayed true to this day. I am so very proud that the Women's Agricultural Network and Women Food and Ag Network sort of have grown up together, and I feel like now we're sort of at that, we're post-adolescence, we're sort of are at that 20-year mark, which is, I think, a critical time for an organization. I'm really looking forward to the next generation taking it over. I'm really looking forward to young people stepping up, young women being leaders and taking over the roles that some of us have carried for a while now. Part of it is just that we're getting to that critical mass that they talk about in terms of numbers, and when a certain number of people begin to notice something or believe in something, the press picks it up, the media takes it on, you begin to see policy conversations around it. So I think we're there. I think we've reached that sort of critical tipping point of we finally have decided that as a culture, our food system's broken in a pretty bad way. I think it's for consumers to wake up and realize that the food that they buy in the grocery store that they think is cheap is actually quite expensive. There's a considerable cost to that. We need to be leaders. We need to get women into positions and at the tables where the conversations are happening, so that Washington can hear, Congress can begin to hear that we're serious. We won't turn back on this initiative. We want our schools to have healthy foods. We want our families to have healthy foods, and we want consumers to pay their fair share of the freight. Well, I'm one of the things I'm really excited about is the degree to which women are sort of taking their businesses seriously, because I'm a big fan of economic justice and economic power, and I'm like, you can't have a business that's not making money. No matter how your heart's in the right place, you're well intended, you want to grow great food for family and friends, but the bottom line, this is a business. So make your profit first and then respend that profit philanthropically. Invest in the things that make your heart sing, that speak to your values, and we'll all end up in a better place, but you will also have been taking care of your own economic security.
That's a great thing to tie together, because you don't always hear that.
Yeah, that's my theme. That's my drum that I beat.